Did Snoop D-O-double-G just send shots at Lil Wayne? Let's break this down. You know I'm gonna bring you that real, that raw, that uncut. Let's get it.
You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
Before Jay-Z got control of the Super Bowl, wasn't no performing. So let's go back to the essence of the beginning of
Preach.
He's creating a wave of artists to have an opportunity to perform. If you're a good artist and you're a great artist, your time will come.
Right.
Like, I was never crying about it or mad about it. When Dr. Dre called me and asked me to get his back, I was there for him.
Right.
But I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there. I was, in demand to be there. This is a big event. People looking at everything when they pick the person to perform. You should just be honored that, hip-hop is being able to be seen on that platform for all of us and not hate on the next man, but be happy.
Right.
What up, y'all? You tuned into the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Snoop Dogg, Snoop D-O-double-G, the Dog Father, as you just heard, was on Drink Champs with Noriega, right? And it's been getting clipped up. It's been going viral. The little clip I just showed you. And we got to break this down. There's a couple things I want to break down that he said, right? So, first of all, shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to Jay-Z. Because before Jay-Z got his position in the NFL and what he does, we didn't get no hip-hop at the Super Bowl halftime. It just wasn't there. We got a lot of pop. We got a lot of R&B. We got a lot of rock and roll. No hip-hop, no rap, right? Until Jay-Z got his spot. But I want to break down what he said about it being honored. We should just feel happy to be there, right? While I do agree that, yes, we should be happy to be there. We should be, it's an honor to be there, that hip hop is being represented, right? But this just shows you, like, what they think of us and hip hop culture and black culture, that it took Jay-Z, it took all them years until Jay-Z had to get in position until we can get a spot at that Super Bowl show, at that big, everybody's watching it, right? It's the biggest spot for a musician, the Super Bowl. Like, millions of people are watching this, right? I feel like we should have been represented at the Super Bowl at least once or twice before Jay-Z even got into his position. Because think about it. Like, you really got to think about it. And this just goes to it just shows you what kind of mind state that these elite people, these elites that like own the NFL, that the owners of the NFL, the team owners, just all of them, right? And just elites in general, how they feel about us and or the lack of feeling they have for us, because we should have been represented in the Super Bowl in the past already. We should have been there, right? Because think about it. The NFL is there's more the minority as far as players in the NFL is white players. That's the minority, right? There's more black players in the NFL than there is white players. But we were not represented. Hip hop was not represented until recently, until Jay-Z got a spot. And I feel like, how do you have a majority of your players, the people that make this game and make you all this money, that make it possible for you to even have all this money, the actual players, the majority of them are black, but we don't get no representation at the Super Bowl. Like, what? Come on now. Like, 2 + 2 ain't adding up to 4 right now, right? And it also shows itself in the coaching and in the offensive coordinators and the owners, right? But definitely in the coaching, because you have, I don't know how much percentage of the NFL is black players, but it's a good percentage. It's probably like 70 or 80%, something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I don't know off the top of my head, but if I had to guess, it's probably like 70, 80%, some shit like that. And as far as the coaches, the head coaches, but even the offensive coordinators and shit, we just now starting to get more black head coaches. Like, you got Tomlin, you got Pierce over at Antonio Pierce, I think his name is, over at Oakland. This is his first year. And I don't even know if it's more than. I think those might be there might be one more, but those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head. So you got to think the majority of your players are black, but the only people, the majority that are getting these higher elite positions, the head coach positions, the person that runs the teams, right? They're majority white. Like it ain't making sense, and that just shows you like what the NFL, what the makeup is, and what they think of it. Like we can do the dirty work. We can be the players, the players that that put their body on the line, risk their body week in and week out. But to get those upper echelons, top notch, big plan, big spotlight, head coaching jobs and positions and spotlights as far as the Super Bowl halftime show, that they ain't fucking with us, or they wasn't fucking with us until Jay-Z. But I argue that we shouldn't just be happy to be there. We should have been there already. I feel like we should have already been there. It shouldn't have had to take Jay-Z to get his spot. All right, that's one. But and then also he said that when Dr. Dre got the Super Bowl spot, right? He said he didn't feel like he should have got the spot instead, and he wasn't mad or whatever. But for one, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, they're friends. They've been friends for years. So that'd be weird as fuck anyway if a dude that you came in the game with, that helped you out, that blew you up, that put you on pretty much, or that y'all came up together, whatever, and y'all cool with each other, and he got picked for the Super Bowl spot. That'd be weird as hell if you were hating on him or was mad about him getting the Super Bowl spot. That'd be weird. Now it's a little so that situation is not the same as Lil Wayne and Kendrick, because Lil Wayne and Kendrick they didn't come up together, they didn't do albums together, none of them was on the same label like Dr. Dre and Snoop. So it's totally two different scenarios. Like, yeah, you should have been happy that he asked you to come and perform, and you should have been happy that he got asked to perform, because that's your friend, that's your dude, that's somebody you came in the game with that you knew for years. So that'd be weird as hell if you was jealous and envious that your friend got some shine. That's just weird, right? But also, he said we shouldn't hate on the next man that gets a spot, right? That gets he's saying that Lil Wayne shouldn't hate, even though he didn't say Lil Wayne's name. He said people shouldn't hate on Kendrick getting that spot. Wow. Okay, I believe that's a true statement. That's a real statement. But what I'm saying is, Lil Wayne did not hate on Kendrick Lamar. He didn't. Matter of fact, he didn't even say Kendrick Lamar's name or express any outrage or anything about Kendrick Lamar getting that spot. If you listen to actually what Lil Wayne said, all he expressed was his disappointment that he didn't get picked, because he did. Now that's one thing that Lil Wayne did do that got him fucked up, was that he put expectations on the Super Bowl halftime because it's in New Orleans, and he put them expectations and thinking that he's gonna get a spot that was not guaranteed to him. You know what I mean? Like he thought he was gonna get a spot, and he thought it was guaranteed, but in reality, no spot is ever guaranteed unless you're told to your face, hey, you're gonna get this spot, which he wasn't. He just assumed, right? So he assumed, and that's what fucked him up. But he never expressed no outrage of Kendrick Lamar getting, or he never hated on Kendrick Lamar for getting a spot. All he said was that he was disappointed, he was let down, he was sad about himself not getting the spot. He didn't hate on the next man. So I definitely think Snoop Dogg sent shots to Lil Wayne, because who else is he talking about? He's talking about the Super Bowl. He's talking about hating. So he definitely fired some shots. But to me personally, I don't believe Lil Wayne was hating. And I honestly believe that Kendrick Lamar is going to do a great job, and he deserved the Super Bowl spot. He deserves it. But I also am I grew up on Lil Wayne. I definitely got Lil Wayne above Kendrick as far as my favorite artist of all time. So I think that Lil Wayne would have been a dope ass look, and I would have loved to see, because his catalog is just fucking crazy, right? His catalog is insane. His songs, his hits, his albums, classics, insane. So I would have love, and plus he's a good performer. I've seen him perform live, not live, but in a concert, on TV, not live in person. But he's a good performer. He's a good rapper. He's a good entertainer. So I think that would have been a dope ass look. He would have had the whole crowd hype. He would have had people at home hype. But I'm also excited to see Kendrick. So it is what it is, right? But y'all let me know in the comments. Was he hating? Was those shots? Because I think those were shots. He definitely sent some shots to Lil Wayne as far as the hate comment. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. And let me know, do y'all think that we should have been represented, or do you think that we should just be happy that we're represented now? Well, I mean, I do think I am happy we're represented now, but I think we should have been represented. You feel me? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. 7 Day. I'm out.